A saint, a demon, and a tiger walk into a bar.
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is take your money. All I wanna do is take your money. All I wanna do is take your money. All I wanna do is
Hello, cutie pie.
Show me the money.
It's a bit forward, Arnie.
Welcome back, boys, to another week.
He's already jumping on the mic, Tiny.
Stop whining.
We have a special couple of guests this week, guys.
Yeah, a few guests in the studio. Some seriously big names. I can't believe we got the Governor over here himself just to sit in on the podcast.
Yeah, indeed. And I've
Well, I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
All right, relax.
settle down, Arnie. Settle down.
Jeez, he would have made a good footballer, Arnie.
Maybe a good footballer, a good coach, a good drug pimp, wrestling. Oh no, that's Sly Stallone. He was the one bringing in the steroids or some shit.
Yeah, he was the naughty boy.
I've also got my my old fella here. That's my other dad actually texting me now. That's the duck noise. But I've got the original Jack Burns, because we have a special kind of weekend coming up. We haven't spoken to a Collingwood supporter yet.
No, we've avoided them like the bubonic plague, I think.
Yeah, and we
they're
can't
everywhere.
We can't do him live because he's already in bed. It's 20 past 8. Oh, we'd be fucking well into his dreams.
What time does he get up?
Grandpa Burns.
4:35 in the morning.
I get up that early sometimes, but never by choice.
Yeah, so I've just got some snippets for you.
It does get a bit of a rough spin, Joe.
They're not white maggots now. We used to call them maggots before.
Technicolor maggots. And I've got to do it the hard way off this phone, so we'll hear a few more snippets.
A few more tidbits from those two.
From Nan and Pop.
As always, your saint, your demon, and your tiger are here, and unfortunately, we haven't got that 3 wins yet, boys. But
Not yet,
but it is coming,
we're
ladies
chasing
and
it this
gentlemen.
weekend.
We are chasing it like a bloody,
A bat out of hell.
like a Schwarzer.
That's it.
David
3, Pete. The big 3.
Yeah, we're
Finally answered the multi-arena.
Yes, we have.
So-
Marsh has convinced us. He came in with a plan today, I reckon. I reckon he was thinking about it all the way here in the car.
Indeed.
And I reckon as soon as he kicked the door open, Jack, he said multi. Actually, we were talking about
No,
it.
I think I had the idea, I must say.
Yeah?
I've got that much faith in the
Jack
Tigs that...
Great minds.
Sorry,
I'm always thinking about a multi.
Yeah, but I thought it was time.
Yeah.
And I saw who we were all playing, and just the odds on it
There's
would
value.
be ridiculous.
There's value.
And there is serious value here.
Yeah.
And we know it's pretty unlikely.
We can-
Richmond have got Fremantle, obviously. St Kilda have got Hawthorn, and the D's have got Collingwood. So for the first time, you probably say the D's are the most likely ones to get a win this weekend.
The losers of the group, I guess.
But for
And Richmond are the least likely.
yeah, I don't know. Saints at $12 seems a little bit.
13.
Said Eddie had. Might
So
help
who's
you.
paying the best out of the 3 of us?
The
worst.
Saints,
We're 13.
definitely.
13 bucks.
13 bones.
I think
What are
Richmond
you?
are 5 or 6. Yeah, not great. But you're paying like $3, so bookies have got you in with a chance.
Yeah, so 209 to 1, they say.
Gamble
Is that-
responsibly too, by the way, folks. Like, we've chucked $10 each in on the multi for this week.
Yeah, that's right.
Gamble responsibly.
Jeez, what are you?
Wagering. Well, I'm not gambling here.
I'm a police officer.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, honey. Sorry. Sorry there.
No problemo.
It's good to have him in.
Is he a gambling man, Arnie?
You know what? I can't imagine. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
How do you feel when you get a good win?
Yes!
So we do have the cheeky $30 on it, and it's paying, if it all comes off, a wonderful. What was the figure, Matthew?
Do we have to? reveal it?
6,222.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I think our Facebook update's now going to be adding a few friends.
Yeah. So for the benefit of the listeners, we could be moving out to a proper studio.
Yeah. Well,
Next
as
week.
I said to you, I think
Might get our own mics.
that'll easily pay for the end of season party, which all of our loyal listeners are invited to.
Listener.
That's right.
At least Mole will come.
Yeah, Mole would come.
It was
Definitely.
a pleasant surprise seeing Mole actually the other night.
Yeah, he
popped
in to watch the Carlton game.
Yeah. After
Hi, Mole.
our recording actually.
Yeah, he just missed out on
Yeah,
being
he
live.
just missed out being on the mic himself. He could have given us a tune, or he'd be a good DJ. Maybe he can be a special DJ one night.
We could, yeah.
He can
I'd take
program
that.
the music for us. You know, do a
definitely
music
take
special.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how did you fellas see the weekend that was?
Ooh, I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. There are a few, apart from the obvious of the Richmond game, there are a few really good games. I really enjoy. I saw bits and pieces of the Adelaide Freo game the next day after our game, and I know there's been a lot of commentary on it. You probably don't want to talk about, but it's just great to see two great players have great games and both nearly drag their clubs over the line in Fife and Dangerfield.
Yeah, they're freaks.
I mean, just the amount of stuff the two of them were doing, it's just absolutely lifting the team. And Dangerfield kicked.
It's almost Armitage-like.
Armitage-like. So, yeah, the Brownlow favourite over there.
Is he a
David
Brownlow
Armitage.
favourite?
Armitage? I think he's a smoky.
Yeah, he'd
for sure.
be well smoky. We
Hey,
have a few more
should-
games.
we
He
should
keeps
probably
going.
start talking about Brownlow type stuff soon.
I still think
Getting to
it's.
the point,
I still
I
think
reckon
it's too
where-
early. I still think it's too
Oh, yeah,
early.
early for-
Injuries can still strike. Players
Well, who
can
do you
come out.
reckon's
And,
in the league?
I think Fife is obviously in the league.
Five. The guys that have been
Obviously.
played.
The only thing that's going to sting him, which they're not talking about too much, but you never know, is that he's playing in a team of champs. Mundy, Barlow.
Yeah, and they steal votes and shit.
You know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just having a look on our Facebook page.
Oh yeah, we
Thanks,
posted
James.
actually
Thanks,
out
James.
there.
Tigers
That's
group.
right. So
Facebook.
I guess first off the top of the list. Who else would it be?
Oh, number
Mole.
one fan.
Yeah, Mole.
Find that one in
He'd
quick
like
smart.
me to explain what's in the water down at St Kilda that has turned David Armitage into a superstar, and what Carlton would need to give St Kilda to acquire him. Well,
All I've got to say to that is that Richmond tried their hardest to get him there, and if he's not going
Well-
to come to a club that's got money and he's playing in finals, then why the fuck would he go to Carlton?
but I reckon what's down in the water at St Kilda is ultimately refined. The most refined water that you can get. It goes through a lot of filtering processes before it reaches Seaford.
Oh yeah,
And who knows? It looks like it's got into everyone's water
sounds like
bottles.
Adelaide water.
Adelaide water. Yeah, they're playing
Sounds
pretty
better
well.
than Cranbourne water.
Yeah.
That stuff's got sewage. in
Yeah,
it.
that's right. Down to Casey Fields.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
The swamp.
Yeah, every time your twos go out,
Listen
you're getting
to a
poisoned.
bog.
You're getting
This
poisoned.
water cup was shit.
The Death Marshes.
And what Carlton would need to give St Kilda, well, they'd have to sign a contract to give us for the next 4 years their first pick, because that's what it is.
Oh, really?
That's it. That's it. And bugger off.
What's Arnie got to say about that? Anything? Or-
What does Arnie have to say?
Arnie doesn't pipe up when told, I don't think.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You
jeez.
must be very proud of yourself.
Alright, Arnie. We didn't mean it. Is he
it doesn't-
Don't bullshit me.
Alright, stop it.
Arnie doesn't seem like he's a huge fan of Armo. So,
Arnie,
no.
please.
Negative.
So do you actually do you get around Armo?
I do. I rate him high.
No, not you. I'm asking Arnie,
Oh,
mate.
sorry.
Correct.
So
What else do you want to ask Arnie? He's checking out the soundboard. What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, but
Don't talk about Arnie like that.
yeah, that's it. Sorry, what'd you say, Arnie?
Chill out, dickwad.
Oh, all right, Arnie.
Sorry, Arnie.
Yeah, maybe go have a cuppa or something. Chat to you soon.
What else from the weekend? Listen, the goods thing, I just thought it was a good goal celebration.
Yeah.
And, Indigenous round and a guy doing an Indigenous dance.
Well, Mr. Indulgent.
I did feel a little bit...
Indulgent over there.
Oh, sorry.
This is a new angle. This gives us filler time to go through
this is the
fans'
Facebook,
questions.
The fans' questions, sorry, boys.
We'll get to Goodsy at some point, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's certainly in there. Talk about the drug scandal the Dons are embroiled in. It needs more coverage, says Jordan Adams.
Well...
We'll do a special on them and just fill it with silence.
They are pooped. They're done.
You can't shine shit and call it gold.
They're going to throw them off the highest peak of Matterhorn Mountain in Switzerland, I reckon, the whole team. They'll just have them there in their courtdoom and all of a sudden the floor will just drop down.
As vi har sagt, vi syns ju
somehow
drugcheats
to the
and we are
edge.
going to make your vox a plague.
We are Germans now.
Swiss Germans all sound alike.
Swiss have got the coolest accents, I reckon. That's just a
Do you know why they're doing it over there?
Why?
Because it's they want to make the Essendon feel a bit better about themselves.
How so?
It's the happiest place in the world. It's true. It is. It's ranked number 1 happiness destination in the world.
Oh yeah, they have money running in the streets there and chocolate for
I heard it was healthcare running in the streets and free education just bubbling out of the windows.
Oh yeah, I suppose it's easy to run a country that's got 600 people in it.
Yeah.
Damn socialists.
That's it. So
And when the drug boys get over there,
on the drug scandal,
they'll be shucked at the borders.
I don't know. I think I've only got one real thing to say is that it doesn't go on for this long, and WADA doesn't get involved unless something untoward went on. At the end of the day, whether they're drug cheats or not,
they're still going to get in big trouble.
The program itself, whether or not they used illicit substances, it sounds like the program itself was just really unsafe and unmonitored. And at the end of the day, if they were probably lucky that they didn't.
The bottom line. And the whole way through, the bottom line has been, what did you take?
Yeah.
If they can't produce that,
I think
then they're fucked.
sloppy. Yeah.
It's just all right.
Well, in a society where we have to tick all the boxes to keep away litigation,
something that's significant.
Exactly. There has to
if
be
you haven't
forms and data and
something,
paperwork.
Something.
And
There has to be one thing, and if there isn't, then they've been dodgy about it.
Yeah.
They can't just miraculously
If you got no
vanish.
records of something, odds are it's not something you
the
don't
reason why
want
they
people
got
to know
no
about.
records is because if they didn't keep them in the first place, which would be surprising, it would be they're getting the tip off by Andrew before.
Yeah, that someone's come and burn the evidence.
But then they go on and whinge about being tipped off. How does that work?
What about James Heard, Arnie?
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. But what were you calling him before, though?
Stop being such a pussy.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Arnie.
Well, I think you know what's interesting about this whole thing is that because of the nature of the drug scandal and how Heard is the coach and Essendon have been forced to band together to keep off the wolves that are at the door. Heard's kept his job when you look at their seasons since he took over,
taking out all this stuff.
Taking out all this other shit from a purely football perspective,
Has he been as a coach?
they've done nothing. They've had 2 years where they started quite strongly and then faded away.
Fast finishes.
Yeah.
They had 3 years like that, sorry. And then they had 1 year where he left and Bomber Thompson took over and actually got them to finals and they lost.
Did you see?
And so
that?
far they're middle of the road.
Yeah, it was a pretty bleak article about him earlier in the week. Maybe Monday, I think. That they're like the third oldest list or something in the comp. And that surprised me. Because I didn't think...
Really?
Well, I think the lack of draft... Because remember, they did get...
And that's what they went on to.
Picks,
They said that... it was when they were saying they could have got Bontempelli. If they had packaged up Cramery in their 11, they would have got him.
Yeah.
But, they've been buttholed and they're going to wind up as a not-so-bad version of Carlton soon.
Yeah.
In the coming years.
Well, if you think about it, their main recruits for the last few years have been Chapman, Goddard, Cooney, and... who else did they grab? They grabbed this guy from the Giants who's
They've lost
hasn't played
Ryder.
a game. They lost Ryder, who was a great player.
Cramery.
Lost Cramery, who's doing pretty well at the Dogs. And Carlisle's got Dukes like a forward, but a foot like a defender. Danaher will be a player. Heppel will be a player, but it just feels like there's a lot of that older crew there.
Yeah, it seems filled with other players, like other names, even brand names from other clubs. Chapman,
Jimmy
BJ.
Jimmy Gwilt, Gwilt's there as well.
So what's going to happen at the end of the year? Let's make